All right, guys, today's an exciting day. Workout 1, Home Fit Fest. That's right, the competition begins today, all right? So this workout is an absolute leg buster. So we're gonna do a pretty substantial warm up for you guys, okay? So we're gonna warm up with quads, glutes, and low back, all right? So for glutes, what we're looking for quads, is we're getting you into that couch stretch position, okay? And we wanna make sure that we can get that hip flexor nice and kind of stretched out, okay? We say the hip flexor, but really the quads are all the hip flexor. All the muscles that come up and across the hip joint are your hip flexors, all right? Now what happens is our quads, our TFL, they all get tight. And then when we go into a lunge pattern, they get stretched out if we're keeping a nice tall position, all right? So when we get into jump lunges, or static lunges, reverse lunges, whatever it is, that length gets pulled on quite a bit. And if we are not stretched out in that quad, then tension's got to come somewhere, okay? So we want to make sure that we're keeping that nice and stretched out and relaxed, all right? Now what's also happening is because in all this quarantine stuff, we're spending a lot of time sitting down. We're in this shortened position, and then that hip starts to get really tight, okay? So we want to make sure that we're doing this to kind of keep this happy. This is also going to keep the knees happy too, okay? So 1 minute aside should be pretty good. If you feel like you need a bit more love, then you can lift that foot up a bit higher, or you can squeeze that back butt cheek, but regardless, hollow ribs, neutral, and you should feel like this is pushing forward. We shouldn't be like kind of leaning back or getting this kind of thing, okay? From there, we're gonna go into our glutes, all right? So there's a couple pieces to this one. All right? And what we're looking for, you can use an ab mat, a pillow, whatever you want, okay? And what we're gonna do, you're gonna put that knee down, and I want you to bring that foot up so it's across, directly across your body. Some of you might be like, well, I can't get to that position. Try your best, get as far as you can, okay? Now what I want you to do from here is you're trying to sit your hip back that way. All right? Now from there, I want you to push your knee down into the floor like you're trying to do a push-up with your body, okay? So pushing that knee down, you're gonna hold that for about 5 seconds and then relax and, oh, wow, sit into that a little bit farther, okay? Hold there for a little bit, press that down into the floor, 4, 3, 2, 1, sit back. Holy monkey, a little bit farther, okay? So you're gonna do 5 of these, okay? Now, you should feel this quite deep into your hips and your glutes, but it's gonna really help relax them and give you a bit more range for the workout, okay? Once you're done, 5 of those on one side, same drill on the other side. Once again, that foot should be right across the body, okay? And then right there, and then, oh, this is way tighter, okay? And then sit onto that side, press into the floor, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sit back more, okay? Now, as you're doing this, if your glutes are mega tight, we don't want to be keeping on sitting back more and more, and you're just kind of rounding your low back. We should be keeping that low back as neutral as possible, okay? So if you're just kind of rounding more and more, but you're sinking back farther, you're really not getting deeper stretch. You're just kind of changing the angle of your body and working around your tightness, okay? So just do the best you can to isolate that stretch into your glute as much as you can, okay? And then from there, just try and stretch out the low back. All I want you to do is just go into a little bit of the, what is this, child pose, I think? Maybe child's pose? I can't remember, anyways. And then just kind of move around a little bit and just try and get that to relax a little bit, okay? If you feel like this gives you nothing, then what you can do is also align back with your feet up on a couch, and this should just keep your low back nice and relaxed on the ground. And then really think about taking nice big belly breaths, okay? If your low back is jacked up at all going into this, it's not gonna be the best thing for you. So this way you can kind of focus on that breathing, kind of shut those guys off a little bit and try and get things a bit more relaxed in that back to start the workout, okay? So you're looking to do this one for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, all right? This is one of those ones maybe you want to do before the warm-up, okay? To try and relax this first, okay? So from there, woo, that's right, ninja. That wasn't as smooth as I hoped it would be, that's okay, all right? So let's talk about the structural stuff for today. Today's structural stuff is really just to get your body ready for the workout, okay? First movement is just going to be heel slides, okay? Everyone's been asking me lately, why are we doing so many heel slides? Because we've been doing a lot of squatting and a lot of lunging. And lunging and squatting is all this. And if we do all this and we don't do any of this, then this gets really angry, okay? We need to make sure that we keep the force on both sides of the joints working. Otherwise, your knees will get mega pissed off, and then you'll get mad at us for having bad programming, all right? Sure, these things aren't sexy at all, but they are very effective, and they will keep you happy and healthy, okay? So from here, you are going to just kind of lift the hips. We're gonna do this with tempo, 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, little pause, pull back in. 1, 2, 3, little pause, pull back in, okay? We're doing 8 reps of that, all right? You should really feel that in the hamstrings. You should not feel it in the low back. If you're feeling that in your low back, then just don't go out quite so far and don't try and push your hips up so high, okay? Little pause, pull back in, okay? You are only going to be able to do whatever your hamstrings allow, and where your hamstrings get weak is where your low back kicks in, and that's where your low back is going to get jacked up, okay? So only do what you're able to. We're then going to go into a squat flow. All right, so I did these guys, something like this, probably 2 weeks ago. All right, so we're going to start you off into your wide stance, and you are going to lower yourself down into a Cossack squat, and then into a lunge, and then up. So now you're feeling the stretch on in the hamstring, and then back down, rotate back straight, up. There's 1, down, twist, up, down, twist, woo, up. All right, down, twist, up, down, twist, up. All right. Okay, so you're doing 4 per side of those. All right. Only do the range of motion that you're allowed, or that your body is able to. Okay, don't go crazy. All right. You are going to go back and forth through the heel slides and squat flow 4 times. Okay. Once you are done that, your hips and your legs should be fantastically warmed up for the WOD. Okay. So as promised, a leg blaster. We have, I got to do my Dave Castro. Workout 1 will be 10-minute AMRAP. First movement, reverse lunge. Second movement, jump lunge. Third movement, air squat. Fourth movement, jump squat. You will perform 1 rep of all of those movements. Then you will grab a skipping rope and you will do 15 double unders or 30 single unders. All right, that's the first round. Second round, you will perform 2 reps of all of your reverse lunge, jump lunge, air squat, jump squat, followed by 15 double unders, 30 single unders. Round 3 will be 3 reps. Fourth round, 4 reps. You are going to continue to move through it as many rounds as possible in 10 minutes time, okay? Now, important to remember, you are not doing 1 rep per leg. You are doing 1 rep for your lunges, okay? So it would look like this. Reverse lunge, and then you do your squat, and then jump squat, and then you go into your 20 double unders, and then 2. Back into your double unders, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right? 10 minutes. Uber spicy. Have fun. You might die a little. Post all of your results to Wodify. First week, we'll have a prize. Make sure you put your score and you get a chance at it. Have a good day, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.